this is going to blow your mind. In fact, this is another version, another expose that we have not heard. A version that people have not looked into. A version that will throw a different shade of light into the mystery surrounding the RIP of Mohbad. You will be listening to our guest, and translation and analysis will be done on this one. During the calls for justice for Mohbad, during the request for justice for Mohbad, during the cry for justice for Mohbad, there are certain people, individuals, who said certain things. And those that Wunmi and her crew could attack, they did. You see, just like the United States of America and in the UK, they have gang members. It's the same in Nigeria. They do, both men and women. They do. And also in the Caribbean, if you go to Dominican Republic, you go to Mexico, go to some of these countries, they have gang members, both male and female. Everybody has his own crew in his borough. Everyone has his own crew in his own locality, area. Well, I want you to pay attention to our guest from the beginning till the end. She threw in a different light. Like I said, a shade different. Wunmi had a call with a guy called Abu Abel. Abu Abel, a lot of people know him as a rich guy. They call him real estate mogul and all of that. How he came about, what he came about, is not what we want to talk about here. But we want to focus on something important. The call of Wunmi through to Abu Abel and a guy called Ayat. Now, Wunmi was to report Ayat and some other individual to Abu Abel. Who is Abu Abel? Abu Abel has shown several times without number where he belongs to. The group that he belongs to. The gang that he belongs to. You know, they have different names. Some will call it fraternity, sorority, secret society, secret club, whatever. They are simply gang, group of people, isn't it? So the group that he belongs to, he often have jewelries of it. He has pictures of it. He has portraits of it in his house. He does not pretend about it. He puts it out there big as possible, bold as possible for you to see, even if you're blind. That is where he belongs to. Now, most of this gang or group, they have their female counterpart. Wunmi wanted to deal with someone. Anyway, I want you to listen to our guest. So it will not be like I'm the only one talking, because analysis and translation will still be done. I just gave you a snippet of, summary, a little of the corrosive detail that you're about to hear. Before we proceed, like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to encourage this channel to do more. Tap on the thanks button.
So Wunmi ò fear anybody. Why ti Mohbad so nǹkan ẹ fẹ́ máa tàn? Ọmọ kíní ni ẹ now. Ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ òkùnkùn ni wọ́n náà, Curtis ni ẹ now. Why tó fẹ́ máa tàn wá? Báwo ló ṣe máa bú ẹ̀bẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àyàntì? Ó yá já mi. Mo challenge ẹ. Who told you? Àwọn wo ló sọrú èèyàn tí àyàn àjẹ fún ẹ? Àyàtì. Báwo ló ṣe máa àyàtì? Because o mọ̀ pé àyàtì ìsọmọ ayé. O mọ̀ para àwọn ọmọ ẹyẹ ni. O mọ̀ pa àwọn ọmọ àbú ẹ̀bẹ̀ ni. Ta ló fún ẹ ta ló sọ fún ẹ báwo ló ṣe mọ̀ báwo ló ṣe ní nọ́mbà Abu Ebe so ní nọ́mbà Abu Ebe lọ́wọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ torí Abu Ebe pè é lánàá ó lè pera yín ńgbà tó fẹjọ́ sùn ńgbà tó fẹjọ́ Hayat sùn báwo ló ṣe gẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ̀ ta lẹni tó sọ fún ẹ ta lẹni tó gbé fún ẹ ìyẹn mi pé yín mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta yẹn mọ́ra yín gbogbo tó ń ṣe yẹn mọ́ra yín Abu Ebe mọ́ra yín ṣé ò kìí ṣe Jésébẹ̀ Wùmí so kìí ṣe bla bla you know him báwo ló ṣe mọ Hayat mọ́ Abu Ebe tó fi di pé o lọ fẹjọ́ ẹjọ́ Hayat sùn Abu Ebe because o mọ̀ pé ayé ni talent tó jẹ́ kó o mọ̀ pé ọmọ ayé ni torí o ti ń ṣe investigation ẹ̀yin lẹ ń sọ pé wọ́n ń wádìí yín ẹ̀yin gangan lẹ ń wádìí èèyàn ẹ sọ pé wọ́n ń lépa ẹ̀mí yín ẹ̀yin gangan lẹ ń wádìí èèyàn you are the one then find out nígbèsí ayé èèyàn talent tó sọ fún ẹ tí ò bá jẹ́ ìwọ á já wọn tó ń dú ẹ àbí kó já wọn tẹ́ ń fẹ́ àwọn tó ń fẹ́ yẹn gangan àwọn náà gbé ẹ tàbáyé tán fi gbé ẹ pé ó yá ọ̀gá wọn ni pé ọmọ ayé ni gba nọ́mbà rẹ̀ pé Abu Ebe because wọ́n gan ta ní jẹ́ gbóná wojú ẹkùn ordinary person kan kò lè dédé pé Abu Ebe kó wá máa fojú ọmọ ẹyẹ sùn kó máa fẹ́ jẹ́ ẹjọ́ ọmọ ẹyẹ kó máa fi sun Abu tí wọ́n gangan ò bá belong Wùmí you are belonging there is nothing you can do me máa fọ́ ẹ lágogo lórí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ fún ẹ tó bá kọjá yẹn máa gbá ọ lágogo lórí ìdọ̀rùn á bá ọ máa gbọ́ ọ lágogo lórí you belong tó o bá belong báwo ló ṣe mọ Hayat wípé òun gangan belong tó o bá mọ̀ pé Hayat belong báwo ló ṣe mọ̀ pẹ̀lú Abu Ebe tó o fi lè pe Abu definitely you are belong sí sọ́wọ́n ó wá lè mọ̀ sí side àwọn Abu ló fi lè mọ̀ wípé ìyẹn mi pé ẹ ti discuss ẹ nínú ẹgbẹ́ yín ẹ fẹ́ deal pẹ̀lú ẹ nìyẹn wọ́n wá sọ fún ẹ pé ọmọ ayé lélẹ̀ náà ọmọ ayé ni àìfọmọ rẹ̀ bọ̀ rẹ̀ fẹjọ́ ẹ̀sùn àgbà ẹ ti pílánì fún ní nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn ó wá dùn ẹ ló ń pa ẹ́ lẹ́kún pé kò yẹ kó ẹ mọ̀ nígbà téèyàn bá ń dapòrò pé pílánì tí mo ní fún bọ̀bọ̀ yìí èmi mọ̀ pé ti ní fúnrú àwa yìí náà ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ rẹ̀ làwa wọn fi bọ̀ rẹ̀ yes ẹ lè máa wádìí wa ẹ dé inú omi ẹ lọ wádìí wa nú omi inú omi ni kẹ́ ẹ ti lọ wádìí tèmi kẹ́ ẹ lọ nú afẹ́fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ lọ sójú òfurufú tó bá wà wù yẹn kú ẹ lọ sójú ọ̀run ẹ lọ sínú ọ̀run ẹ lọ béèrè lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run irú èèyàn tèmi jẹ́ ẹ lọ béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ béèrè ṣé bó wádìí ta ìyẹn mi pé ẹ̀yin lẹ ń ṣe investigation nínú ayé èèyàn ibo lélẹ̀ belong sí tẹ́ ẹ bá ti mọ ibi tẹ́nìyẹn belong sí àwọn míì tẹ́ ẹ bá pè àìlòmí ò ní mọ bó ṣe fẹ́ sọ wọn á máa pé ọ̀rọ̀ sọ níta ṣe báwọn kan náà ń sunkún níjó níta wọ́n lè gbà fún mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ là lókù tó ń dúró tì ìgbà ẹni náírà ti ń pe bàbá ẹ̀ wípé Mohbad èmi máa sọ̀rọ̀ náà torí kò tiẹ̀ sí tó kàn mí ó ń sọ fún bàbá Mohbad pé kó bá ń bá Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀ wípé torí wípé fún kíni àwọn nǹkan tí gbogbo ìlànà tí òun ti là sílẹ̀ kíní yẹn máa dàrú mo ti bá ń fọ́jú ẹ̀ kò tiẹ̀ káyé mi ẹ dínà rẹ̀ yẹn náírà ló sọ fún bàbá Mohbad bẹ́ẹ̀ o wípé àwọn nǹkan tóun ti là sílẹ̀ ó máa dàrú because Mohbad ló ń kọ orin fún wọn òun ló ń write up ló ń ṣe many things nínú ilé yẹn òun ni Mohbad ní bọ́ọ̀dì tó gbé malians rò ó ẹ rí i pé gbàtàn ti pa bọ́ọ̀dì kí ló kù lẹ̀ ìgbà tó mọ̀ yín ò tún tí ì kú náírà sì tún ń jẹ lọ gbọ̀ngbàtàn ti pa bọ́ọ̀dì wọ́n ti dá lóró ọwọ́ wọn náà ò mọ̀ ọwọ́ náírà má lé ò mọ́ nù kéṣì tó wà lẹ̀ torí òun náà wá ìkà ó wùwà ìkà ìwà ìkà wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ìkanra wà bẹ́ẹ̀ nìkan kò gbúdọ̀ dìde ọmọ tó bá dìde lábẹ́ wọn gbúdọ̀ sí wọn kú ni kí ló dé tí òfin Sinorisky ilẹ̀ látijọ́ yìí ṣé Sinorisky ò ti pẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ọdún mélòó ni sign tó sign ṣé life sign ló sign wáyé tí òfin sílẹ̀ because kò gbúdọ̀ kúrò ní abẹ́ wọn gbúdọ̀ rí tó bá kúrò orin wo ló ń kọ kò tí rẹ̀ lóbe tó dàbí wọn ní ò ṣe lè fi Mohbad lẹ̀ tẹ́ bá gbọ́ mélòdì Mohbad ẹ rí i pé orin rẹ̀ ó kú tó rí bá ṣe gbìràgbìrà láwọn àárín kan tí mo gbé ní pàpàpàpàpàpàpà tó bá dórí sí Mohbad báyìí ó máa lọ ní mẹ̀lọmẹ̀lọ wọlé wàá máa sùn lọ ni orin yẹn kú tó bá fẹ́ kọ pàkó ọ máa fún ẹ ní pàpàpà but tó bá jẹ́ pé slowly ní wàá rí kò ṣe filẹ̀ Naira Marley sọ fún bàbá ẹ̀ pé kó má lọ ìgbà tó wá rí pé Mohbad ò gbà náà fi sẹ́ẹ̀tì Wùmí padà wá sínú ayé ẹ̀ padà láti fi oyún húkú ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ àti gbogbo ẹ̀ Wùmí àti Naira mọ́ra wọn náà ṣó ò mọ́ra yín ni kí ló dé tí Wùmí ò fi lè máa dákọ Naira Marley wáì tó ń pẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ sọ wáì tó ń pẹ́ sọ mọ́ Samilari àǹkó wáì tí ò dárúkọ wọn pé àwọn náà lu ọkọ ń pa sáwọn kan náà ṣé kò sí evidence páwọn náà wáì tí ò mention wọn páwọn ni wọ́n lu ọkọ ń kiri kí ló dé tó dákẹ́ only they have taken him away they have killed him who are those people that she's talking about why she can't mention their name wọ́n bi léèrè ní kóòtù náà wáì tí ò dárúkọ wọn ó wá ló ti kú de kú àwọn wo ló pa de kú ọwọ́ à ń sọ fún wa pé sáà rí gbogbo evidence online lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí Mohbad ti sọ fún wa nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wípé ìwọ ní ẹsẹ̀ àti rí gbogbo evidence yẹn online ẹsẹ̀ àrí gbogbo fídíò yẹn because you are the one that give this lover ní all those video because to protect yourself fídíò tá à ń sọ yìí ọ ní ẹsẹ̀ àrí online when we heard that Mohbad said it is that conversation ló fẹ́ lọ post ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tó fẹ́ post nìyẹn nígbà tó bá pa mí tán Mohbad sọ pé sí ìgbà rẹ̀ ni mo fi sọ pé ẹyẹ wà láyé ẹ̀ ó ní ẹyẹ láyà kò dẹ̀ sí ẹyẹ kankan bí kò sí inú ibi tó belong sí n ló fi lè fún ẹ ní ìgboyà láti mọ̀ pé bàbá ọmọ nígbà tí ọmọ kú ọkọ ẹ̀ ń ṣàìsàn ó pé bàbá ọmọ ó tún wá kú ó tún pé ọwá níwọ̀ ò mọ̀ kankan pa rẹ̀ ọwá ń ṣépè mo ń sọ fún yín níjọ́ náà mo ní ẹkún tí Wùmí ń sun ó ní tó bá jẹ́ wípé ìtorí ìmọ́lẹ̀ ni ọkàn ń fi kú ọmọ yìí ó sànkú ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ò ní sànkú ìwọ ló sànkú ìwọ ló máa sànkú mọ̀ sí pé fọmọ ọlọ́mọ.
Welcome back. Now, she has dropped one or two points here that has brought some, a little bit of questions into the call that Wunmi had with Abu Abel. According to her, she asked, how did you come across Abu Abel? Who gave you Abu Abel's number? Did you call someone to help you connect to Abu Abel? Well, when I listened to the audio, Abu Abel disconnected himself from Wunmi when Wunmi said, Abu Abel, you know everything now. You know how everything is now. Trying to Abu Abel, you know how these things work. You know how these things are. Why are you saying? Abu Abel quickly said, no. I don't know you. You probably know me. Now we have rank and file in everything in life. Abu Abel will not be sitting down together with Wunmi. Not possible. Maybe here and there, a little bit of hello, such, like group of people, group of girls. Now, according to this woman, she said that Wunmi belongs to a society or a gang, and she called it Black Bra. They have the Jezebel. They have different, groups and gangs. They have them. These ladies are vicious. They are the types that you see that consume alcohol like men will do. They are the types that will smoke, take substance like men will. They act and operate as the female counterpart of some of these male gangs. They use them to lure. They use them to take down. They use them to do a lot of terrible things. Anyway, she went on to talk about how Wunmi thought she could punish Hayat. And since Hayat is not also, as they call it, a man without backup, he also has his own gang. So Wunmi had to contact Abu Abel. Aside discussing her own private personal issues such as DNA, why she has refused, and how she confessed, according to what we heard to Abu Abel about the child, the DNA, and all of that, and many other things that she spoke about. She, according to this, our guest, was feeling bad, angry, like, Ayat, you would have been brought down within seconds. How dare you? How dare you face someone like me? Do you know the number of people that we have erased? How dare you? How dare you? This is a kind and type of society that we live in now. This is the type of society that we live in. It has spread across music industry in Nigeria. If you're not part of this, you cannot survive in this. You cannot do this. You cannot do that. You have to be part of some group that you will be paying dues to. Financial dues. You will be doing certain things on behalf of them. And they will promise you protection. Don't worry. And if you do not respond to their request, they might simply take you out. Now, the reason why this is important is because Wunmi made mention of a knife that has poi on it. You understand what I mean? I don't want to call it like the full... That was what was used on Mohbad. Where would anyone have gotten access to such? Wunmi, you need to come out to tell us more. You need to tell us more. What exactly is this? I don't get it. What is this thing? Because our guest is making it clear that Wunmi, you are part of those gang. You are not innocent. You are not that little girl, little lady, little baby that certain individuals are trying to make us believe that you are. That you are a very vicious street girl, violent type, wild type, and unfortunately, Mohbad made his demise being with you. Now, is Mohbad part of a group? That is a discussion for another day. But right now, our guest is making it clear that Wunmi, Cynthia, you could never have had access to Abu Abel. Ayat is one of the boys of Abu Abel, being that both of them belong to the same gang. That's it. That you had to report Ayat to one of their senior vultures, one of their senior gang member, so that he will caution Ayat, because you do not want to deal with Ayat using the arsenals that you have around you and get reprimanded or repercussions. You don't want to. So you have to let them report him. Let them report him. That's the way out of this. Let me just report him. Is that what happened? Because that is what our guest is saying. I don't know if you guys understand this, because it's complex than what we think it is. It's a bucket of dirt, bucket of terrible things, bucket of bad things. But what I'm glad is this. When that call got put out of social media, I don't know if Wunmi knew she was being recorded. Maybe she knew that she was being recorded. Abu Abel did not in any way support Wunmi. That's one. Abu Abel did not in any way familiarize herself with Wunmi. What he is particular about is Mohbad's RIP and Mohbad's father. Particular about it. Every sane man and woman will be interested in DNA. So he made it clear. And he said, Wunmi, you already confessed to me about this baby and all of that. So what is this thing? He made it clear, and he doesn't want to be roped in the dirt, in the nonsense and rubbish of Wunmi's lies on DNA and all of that. So at least that is clear and out of it. I don't know if you guys understand this. This is deep. This is serious. This is serious. So Wunmi, if she is part of a gang, now it explains how she probably would have acted at home or reacted at home when she had argument with Mohbad. Being someone that probably would have seen violence, initiated, possessed with some demons, or done some wicked, evil things, take out this and that, wicked activities. Maybe she had weapons, bad ones, that she can use, and eventually did what she did to Mohbad. There is nothing these girls don't have, because they operate. They are a circle of wickedness. Yes, they are like lawless witches. Circle of wickedness. That's the. So they have arsenal. They have tools to use, things that you, as an ordinary person, would never have thought of. You would never ever have thought of it. They know these things. They are exposed to it, and they use it regularly. Well, let us keep our fingers crossed. We know that justice for Mohbad will prevail, regardless of any affiliation, regardless of any group, anything. Justice for Mohbad will prevail. So Wunmi, if you like, go and join whatever you want to join. Add more. Justice for Mohbad will prevail. That's the truth. Justice for Mohbad.